well, hello there, JaNNa, and thanks for bringing her into us.
My pleasure.
You are Miss Black and White. Do you like? Do you always wear black and white?
Only when I perform.
Yeah. Cartoon.
How did you get?
This is kind of my theme, to have black and white, alternating on each side.
Do you like black and white cookies?
I love black and white cookies.
That's what you remind me of, like a black and white. Which side do you eat first?
Well, I used to only eat the chocolate side, but since my palate has matured over the years, I'm really all about equal ratios.
So do you take one bite, one bite, one bite?
I try to just like eat it down the middle when I can, and then I have one of each, like little pieces, and then I save those for last.
Okay, alright, that works. So again, back to the legs. How do you do that? Is that 2 pairs of tights?
Well, so it's my whole, theme is mismatched, black and white kind of thing, because best of both worlds. And with the tights, they're just black tights and white tights. Sew them back together, mismatched. And I actually have presents for both you and Michelle.
Aww.
So some JaNNa PeLLe shirts.
Oh, look at that!
I have a JaNNa PeLLe shirt.
You have like that?
Yeah.
Black and white? Wow.
Ooh.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
I love that you do this.
Wow.
Yeah, and you guys are now, you complete each other because you have the alternating sides.
Whenever I hear that, I think of Austin Powers.
Oh,
You complete me.
There are certain lines from Austin Powers
That's the one.
they apply to everything.
I know. The missing piece. You know the missing piece?
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. You complete me. I know. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You knew exactly what I meant.
It's freaking freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth. I said that once, like in like a conversation. Like I have no idea what that is. I was like, wait, doesn't everybody know that line?
Yeah, of course, but they don't. But
No.
you knew it. So
I knew it.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Miami.
Oh,
I moved here about a year ago.
That's it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're going pretty fast.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
Either I'm going fast or I'm going nowhere fast, but I'm definitely going somewhere fast.
That's cool. So where in Miami did you grow up?
Kind of like South Miami. I went to school in Coral Reef for piano, and then I went to school in like South Miami for middle school, but I live on Key Biscayne by this aquarium.
My brother went to University of Miami, so.
I didn't go to University of Miami.
No.
I went to University of Florida because I had to go to Gainesville. I couldn't be in Miami for college.
Why would you? Right. It's probably a smarter place to be.
Yeah.
Suntan you. But he was there before South Beach was South Beach, It was like the cricket club, the jockey club, and like Uncle Charlie's were like, do you know those places?
No, because I think that I left Miami before I could even enjoy bars. So
Right.
the only part of South Beach I really hung out at was the beach.
There was no South Beach then. It wasn't like it is today. Today it reminds me of the south of France almost. Like it's crazy. Miami has changed a lot.
I think it's almost like a cheaper LA. That's kind of how I.
Oh really? You do?
At least now.
I don't know.
That's what I've heard.
Oh really?
But,
oh my God, the Castaways, is that still there? Do you remember?
you know what? That sounds familiar, but I think that was probably
Before the Marco Polo? That was like, I used to visit him like always, like, on vacations. And I had like the worst fake ID, but like all those places
I bet I
take
have
it.
seen things that beat it.
Yeah?
It's pretty bad ones.
Why, have you ever worked at a place checking IDs?
No, but I have friends that pay way too much for terrible ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, in this day and age, it's different, than it was. I mean, you seem pretty young, but where are you playing? And tell us more about your music.
Okay, so I am playing on July 12th. That's my next show at the Delancey.
Good for you.
If any of our viewers want to come out.
Yes.
It's going to be a Schools After Summer themed show, so it's definitely going to be a big celebration. And I'm very big on themes, so all of my shows have a theme. So
And your hair is kind of like, you're very like asymmetrical, is that it?
Yeah.
So you like form.
I like being asymmetrical because then it makes the audience feel off balance, and then they think I'm way better no matter what, because I make them dizzy.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, today's Dizzy's birthday from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way.
Wow.
It's Dizzy's birthday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a big day today.
It is a big day. It is.
A big day.
It is. I know. Who's your favorite Guns N' Roses character? Do you have one?
No, I don't. I honestly don't really have one. I'm not even gonna pretend. I don't want the enthusiasts out there to,
So who do you like? What artists do you get inspired from?
I am very inspired by David Byrne. David Byrne is my favorite person in the whole world.
Is that right?
Yes, musician-wise, performance-wise, he is just so creative and fearless, and I want to channel him when I perform.
Huh.
So
wow.
I've seen him 2 times since I moved.
So recently.
Yeah, well, within the year. Yeah.
Well, that's the today David Byrne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen the Talking Heads play Stop Making Sense or anything, unfortunately.
Right, just the videos.
Yeah, I've seen the videos more times than I could imagine. Though.
So do you have a favorite song from that era?
That's like, that's like asking somebody to pick their favorite child. I can't pick my favorite song, but I will say that I never really got into their studio stuff, but the first song that ever really changed my life was seeing David Byrne come out and play Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer, that's
acoustic
what
guitar.
I was gonna say,
That's
from what I know of you,
That's the best song.
From that moment I was hooked, but I mean, I've got more into his solo stuff even more than the Talking Heads.
It's so different.
Genius.
It's very different.
Artists only.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
What was yours?
Artists only.
Artists Only, that's a really good one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, David Byrne is, he's a big New York, I know where he lives if you want to know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, maybe I'll tell you.
I know the neighborhood.
You do?
But I don't know, like, his house.
Unless he moved since then, because I don't know who got the
Oh my god.
I know,
Wow.
yeah.
We'll talk about that off the record.
So what's your website?
My website is JaNNaPeLLe.com. JaNNaPeLLE.com. And my album, actually, this is my last album.
You're so, I feel like
shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, I feel like you're
She's
so
naked on the cover.
efficient. That's what I was going to say. I feel like you're Miss Efficiency. So naked on the cover. That's pretty cool. You want to do it, Jurgen? Thank you. Wow.
Just sit like this for the remainder of the interview for branding.
So, did you go to school for marketing or something?
I did actually. I went to school for advertising and communications at the University of Florida. So I learned there.
So what?
That's like her slogan on her blog.
What?
Oh yeah, I have a blog called Know Your Audience, and the slogan is the story of a musician with an advertising degree. Here goes nothing. So.
Wow. So if somebody needed some like marketing tips, what would you recommend? Because we're a bunch of artists that have no marketing skills whatsoever.
Well, either let me give you a consultation afterwards. We'll work together, or just really don't be afraid to be shameless, because so many artists are shameless as it is on stage. But when it comes to
do you mean like
talking
confident or
Yeah,
shameless?
yeah.
What's the difference between confidence and shamelessness?
That's a good question. I would say that the main difference is
And
people
obnoxious.
Yeah. Well, there's a fine line. I was gonna
Yeah.
say obnoxious, kind of. It's,
Yeah.
It's, if there's a Venn diagram, it's like obnoxious on one end and confident, and then shameless in the middle.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
So you have to find like a happy medium, or do you stay more on the shameless side, or what do you think?
I think you want to portray the confidence, because people, if you are too overtly, full of yourself as a performer, your audience is going to see right through that. So you don't want to push it on them. You don't want to force them to be on your mailing list. What you want to do is just do something really cool that will get them talking. And if they're not on your mailing list at the end of the show, oh well. But maybe they'll remember you the next time that you're performing, or they'll hear your name, or they'll see a photo of you and remember, not necessarily like a song, but something you did at a show.
Right.
It's like not being attached to like getting anybody to like winning anybody over, but just like rooting deeper in what you're doing and why.
And how'd you guys meet?
Do you want to tell this story?
Yeah, I was actually looking for an intern to work for me to lead up to the New York City Fest back in October. And JaNNa came in for an interview. I was like, who is this bitch naked on the cover? She's pretty rad. And then she came in, and then like overlapping her interview was like the next interview that I didn't, or I think he was before you.
He was, he came after, and he was wearing like a suit and and telling everything.
And he is like, he's been coming to the fest since he was 3. And like,
he definitely deserved it.
He deserved the job. So JaNNa didn't get the job, but then JaNNa ended up helping me with my blog that I was launching at the time, and we just started
That's so
like
cool.
working,
That's
playing
great.
together. Yeah.
And then we became friends. And
now you
we
play together.
We just work together.
That's
so
wonderful. That's so cool. So you don't know each other that long, but it seems
No.
like
I feel like we knew each other in another life or something.
seems like you know each other pretty
go
well.
way
We're
back.
both like into themes and like love, like it's always like a thing. Like we have our thing.
That's
Everything.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really, really sweet. So besides all this like really good stuff, we like to get a skeleton from your closet. Like, have you ever done anything wrong, JaNNa?
Oh my god.
Today's National
We only
Cherry
have 15 minutes.
Cherry Tart Day. Sushi Day, so we have some fake sushi.
I
So
love this.
please take it and take the whole thing. Take yeah. And but we need a skeleton from your closet, like something a little naughty that you've done besides posing naked on your CD cover, because you can't really see anything. You're kind of like
We
tricking
see what we
us.
want to see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
let's
you're
see.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh, you're gorgeous. Everybody here is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to
Every
share
single
this
one of
with
you.
you guys.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
single one of you. And every single one of you at home.
It's true.
But
It's
skeletons, I'm thinking.
Like, did you ever steal anything?
Yeah, but like, that's not a good one. Hold on, let me think.
Okay.
I think that probably one of the worst things I have ever done was, and this, I'm not like that bad of a person, but
No, you don't see
this
it.
this shows how much I really, really care about my family. I used to steal my mom's car at night and go driving and not tell her about it, and like sleep over at people's houses and whatever. And then I
Did you have a license?
Yes, for most of the time I had a license.
Most
I had
of the time? Did you have your license taken away?
one time I had my restricted license, but you know,
But you
in
didn't
my-
do it
How did you
before
get
you
a
had to
restricted
drive,
license?
well, you take the test and then you're just 15 is the only thing.
Oh,
you
like
have
a
to
permit?
provisional. Yeah, you have like the little written test. So, but anyways, the point is, you know, I always lived really far from everybody. So, because I went to school all the way down in Coral Reef, so my parents never wanted to drive me all the way down there late at night, so I would just wait till.
Wow, good for
so,
you.
It's
Wow.
really not that bad.
Wait a minute. So,
I
like,
mean,
would you
they
get
would
back?
disagree.
Would you get back in time before they had to use the car? Like,
Sometimes.
so did they find out?
Well,
Like, how did
So-
your mother not know her car was missing?
one time she did find out, and that was like a horrible, horrible night. But another time, you know, my mom usually slept in. I would usually get home at about like 5:30 in the morning. But my
Good
dad,
for you.
yeah, I know. But my dad wakes up that early. So I
Oh,
remember
he
one
caught
time I was trying to sneak back in, and I snuck in through the backyard door, like the bathroom door.
She came in through
Yeah.
the bathroom window.
I came in through the bathroom.
Yeah, look
Oh
at
my
that.
God.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Didn't even plan that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to sneak by, and then I realized I saw my dad's arm in the window, and he was already awake. So I was like, oh my god, I can't do that. So I knocked on my brother's window, who was on the other side of the house, and it was like 5:30 in the morning, so he had no idea what was going
So
on.
this is like the
Yeah.
suburbs of Miami.
Yeah, basically. So, you know, it was just awkward. I mean, it wasn't that dangerous. It was just really awkward. And then my brother woke up and was like, "Why are you outside?" And I said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And then he just like zombie like let me into the bathroom. And my dad heard everything, obviously, because we were not being sneaky. And then he was like, "Why are you two both in the bathroom? Like, what are you doing at 5:30 in the morning, both in the bathroom?" And then Michael, my brother, was just like, "I don't know." And then my dad was looking at me straight in the eye, and I just like said I had my period, and then he went to bed. He didn't care. And was like, "That's a word of advice. If I've ever learned anything, just say you have your period.
say you have your period and they'll go
You
right.
told me that time.
Yeah, it works like a charm. It has never failed.
Wow, good for you.
Thank you.
I guess not every guy can use that though.
Not every guy can use that. I don't know. I mean, you know, we're so progressive today.
The guys get their
Right.
period
Who
now.
knows? I mean, evolution. It might happen.
It will happen.
It will happen.
Oh,
It should
the
have.
day that it'll happen.
Exactly. But I always heard
I
that
get my
girls
period
get
out
their
of my butthole.
period once a month and a guy gets it once a day.
Yeah, I've heard some weird statistics.
That's what
like
I
that,
heard. I
too.
didn't make it up.
It's all about like the way that your brain chemistry changes at different points of day. So it's not like they get their period, they PMS at that time of day.
That's where happy hour came from. So what other last shout outs do you have, Jen and PeLLe?
What last shout outs do I have? I have for my dad, because now that I've told this wonderful story about him, he recently was diagnosed with MDS, which is pre-leukemia, and he's still my biggest fan. And I just released an album called The Show Must Go On. So if you go on my website and want to donate any money to that album, it'll all go straight to the MDS Foundation. Yeah, so I'm a good kid. My parents don't care that I steal their car. They don't do stuff like that.
As long as you came home safe, that's really all they care about. Trust me. Push a button.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. Oh, okay. We have symbols, so I'll do this one.
That's my favorite one.
That's a great one.
That's my favorite one.
I heard it on the previous show.
I love that one.
Can I do one more? Okay.
This is for your dad.
Oh no, so much pressure.
Aw,
Thank you so much. We'll be back. Yeah. Thank